This is Rental Management on the Air. In March 2022, Rental Management met Viktor Danko, CEO of Ryder Rent, based in Kyiv, Ukraine. Danko's company provides sound, lighting, staging, and AV equipment rentals for live events across Ukraine. Their operations ceased as Russian bombs began to fall on February 24th, launching the current Russia-Ukraine war. Danko was in exile from his home and business when Rental Management's Brock Hufstutler spoke via Zoom with him and his son Alex, who was a Ryder Rent crew member, soon after the outbreak of hostilities. Now, nearly 6 months later, Hufstutler reconnected with Danko to learn where things stand with his company, his employees, his family, and the Ukrainian event rental industry as the war continues.
When we last spoke, Victor, you and your family at that time, this was back in March, you were forced to leave Kyiv and were staying in a village in the Cherkasy region.
Yeah, right.
Is this still where you're staying today?
No. When is summer come, we come back to Kyiv because it was great surprise for us. But school, my daughter's school, open it, and she must to go to school when summer start, and we was come back. And right now we're in Kyiv. And right now I'm in office. We have an office in our storage, and right now I am and some of my team work in the office every day.
Touching back to our visit back in March, your situation then was that you were just trying to verify your employees' safety. You were donating some of your radio sets and generators and stage equipment to some of the guys who were defending your territory, your country. At that time, it just wasn't certain where things were going to head with your business, Ryder Rent. Can you just maybe bring this up to date on where all of that stands today for you with your business, with Ryder Rent? If you've been able to reestablish any business activity for the company and for Ryder Rent, and then also for adequate production, your other business.
Yeah, after this 5 months, not too much things changes for myself, for my family, and for my company. But we live in this situation so long time, and we try to live normal life now. Because we understand that we cannot change something in this situation, and we try to do what we can to do now. And now we have many guys who in army right now, who defend Ukraine right now, and we have one of our employee who in first line. He has fight every day with Russian occupation. And about our business, about our company, of course, our business is totally stopped, but we have service for online events. We have studio in our storage right there where I am now. We provide online service for our clients, and now we have some projects, but it's not about money. It's project for support Ukraine, and right now we try to relocate our business in Europe. Right now we have storage in Germany, and we have storage in France, and we relocate some of our equipment and some of our employees, and they are in Europe right now, and we try to provide our service in Europe market.
With all the uncertainty that's going on there in Ukraine now, your intention was to export a lot of your equipment and your team abroad. And it sounds like that you've been successful in that. Is that a trend that you're looking to continue? Yeah. Are you looking to continue that in other countries beyond France and Germany? Are you actively looking for partners elsewhere in Europe?
Yeah. We have a big dream, and we want to open our company in another European countries too, and maybe not only European country, because right now Alexander, you know him, my son, he prepared to study in Canadian university, because Canada right now support Ukraine, and they give for us a chance to have free education, to have a free visa, and they helps all Ukrainian people in this situation. And And I think about the future when my son, he is a rental man, he is lightman, and he will go to Canada and start to have education in Canada. And after this, maybe we try to open our company in Canada too. Maybe some little company, but we understand that in Ukraine we don't know when our business when we can provide our service in Ukraine. We don't know. It may be after 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years. We don't know now.
What about you, yourself, and your family, Victor? Are you committed to remaining there in Ukraine as a Ukrainian, no matter what? Have you given any thought to that, or are you sticking to your home country?
We hope. Now we stay in Kyiv, now we stay in Ukraine, and we hope that we can stay in Kyiv and in the future too. In my plan, this is if I need to go to abroad and provide my service in abroad, I do it. But after this, I come back to Ukraine, and we try to live our normal life. We try to live, and we want to stay in Kyiv. Yeah, it's true. We don't want to immigrate in another company, but of course, I really want to save my family. And if I feel that a situation will not safety, I will try to relocate my family to abroad, of course. But now we stay in Kyiv and we try to live our normal life, and we try to be happy because we don't have any choice. And we understand if we stop and do nothing, it's a bad way. It's a bad way. Good way it is when we try to do something. We try to do something every day for my family, for my company, for our defenders, and for Ukraine. And if we go this way, it will good way. It will good way, and we will to support Ukraine in this situation, and we cannot stop.
ARA staff members continue to keep in touch with Danko and his team and plan to report on significant developments in his story. This has been Rental Management on the Air.